Hey everybody, welcome back with more Star Wars stuff. Don't ask me what this is. It's a Gus cyborg is what it is. I I logged in. That was the first thing I saw because I logged out after doing my mailbox, my field mailbox. There you go, or mail droid or whatever you want to call it. I was mailing things from slicing over to the bounty hunter. Wow. That's something I haven't done in a while. It's called my bounty hunter or druid. It's, natural reflex. That's what my main character used to be, and it turned into what you saw there, and now he's finally back, which is good. I missed Gus. I liked Mailbox Gus, but, normal Gus is just as good, because he's able to heal. Now, we left off having to go through this crazy thing. I don't even know what you want to call it. It's like a palace type thing. So I'm going to have to kill my way through here. Of course. Taking my time. Actually, I'm going to try to finish up as quickly as possible. I do want to finish Corellia today, or this weekend for you guys. And that will make it so next weekend will be raid content with this character. So awesome for you guys. And then after that... Did I miss anything? No. Okay, good. After that, I think I'll do maybe 1 or 2 episodes of raid content, and then the next would be 1 or 2 episodes of companion stuff. This week, I've been farming the heck out of companion gifts. I've been mailing them to this character. Well, I will be mailing them to this character, I should say. I haven't done it yet. They're just sitting in my bounty hunter's inventory and whatnot. Let's AoE these guys.
I didn't do nothing.
I love this ability, even though it doesn't make sense that I can use it indoors. I just can. But yeah, I've been stockpiling gifts, which means these characters, or these companions, are going to get maxed out. Which is good, because then you can be able to see all the different things to talk about with them, which is awesome. And that'll all be next weekend. If I finish Corellia this weekend, I should. I don't see why I won't. It wouldn't make sense if I didn't. I mean, I've got... I'm a bubble and a half into 49. I'll probably finish right before I hit 50. I don't have much left. I just have one major area left. And I'll blow through that fairly easily. I think I've won 8. Do I? I don't know. I gotta turn in that one. That's the, my main quest. Yeah. And then... Wait, what am I... Yeah, now I gotta do the Void Wolf stuff. So I finished Corellia, but will I finish my class quest? I don't know. Ooh, it might be a close one. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this weekend. I was just thinking about that, because after I finish Corellia, it's going to have me go on some crazy, errand run, basically, to go find the Void Wolf. Or maybe it'll leave off and be like, ooh, Void Wolf Chapter 4. That's a possibility. I wonder, actually. Now I'm really curious if I'm going to finish or not. I was sure that I was, but I think I have this whole other area. You know what? Let's just power through. Enough dilly-daddling around. We're just powering through. We're getting through Corellia. This is the goal. But we do have to do this bonus series, because I do need the experience. And we're going to, like I said, do Eternity Vault and Karaga's Palace, if I can, during this week. Or if I finish, rather. Which would be awesome to show you the raid content, show you how this character actually works in a group setting. Because you haven't really seen me group with anybody yet. At least on this character, and that will give you an idea of the Smuggler in a raid, and what the raids are about, because I know a lot of people haven't seen them. And speaking of raids, something I wanted to mention, good news, we finally got back into doing hard modes, hard mode de novo, which is the newest raid, and we finally got the bosses down we wanted to get down. So that was, it's good to make progress, right, because we had... As soon as it came out, we pretty much blasted through the normal mode within 2 weeks. We were already done. Maybe 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure it was 2. I look back on it. So we blasted through story mode fairly quickly. We had pretty good gear. I mean, we have an awesome group.
Pretty sure you won't die.
And then we were powering along. We jumped into hard modes once we got a little bit of gear after a few weeks of farming de novo normal. And what that allowed us to do was work on Zorn and Toth, which is the first boss in there on normal, or story mode, or whatever you want to call it. And this is it's really cool because you gotta remember, this is my bounty hunter, this is the guild, this is us, this is the YouTube channel, this is all the people who make all this stuff happen. You know, we're sitting there raiding, and we do fairly well. I'm pretty sure we got to the second phase, I guess you could call it, of Zorn and Toth probably 6 or 7 times. Like, we almost, or we didn't get there. We were right close to getting there, because the second phase is the easiest thing in the world. But getting there is the difficult part, right? So I remember specifically us doing really, really well, and then dying at like 2%, right? Like, oh, come on, we're like right there at the end. You only need like 3 people alive to finish it. It's pretty easy, but everybody just, you know, just died completely. And some of it was because there was bugs in the fight. Others was simply because, you know, we weren't playing up to the standard that we would have liked, or different things were happening in the fight that just were unforeseeable and stuff like that. So this week we got it. Actually, let me back that up. We had taken a break. We had taken a fairly long break. We took a little over a month break from doing flashpoints and dungeons and raids and all that. People were out of town. People were in different countries. A lot of us were super busy. Holy is a good example of that. We were just like, okay, we got to take a month off. So that's what we did. And we came back, and we worked our way back up to clearing out Denova. We clear it probably within an hour and a half now. It's fairly quick. And I think before it took us about 2.5 hours, so you know, we can blast through there really easily, and we can drag people along with us. Even if they don't know the fights and stuff, we can give them the Cliff Notes version and just go, you know. It's typically not a problem. So we've been doing that the past few weeks, and finally, this week, we managed to get in on hard mode. And this is the issue we've been having. We lost a healer a few weeks ago, and it kind of set us back a bit, to the point where we had a hard time clearing normal mode stuff, and we kept having to bring in pug healers. I should probably skip a little bit more of this, but this is going to go in. But yeah, we did keep bringing in pug healers, and that was killing us. That was holding us back. So we've been recruiting a healer as of late. I'll tell you more about that once I'm done talking to this guy, I guess.
You must be Commander Tainer.
And you're the reason half my guardsmen aren't responding. I've been waiting a long time for you to reach us. The Republic must be doing well.
How did you know the Republic would send me?
You thought to conquer Corellia unnoticed. The Imperial Guard has no interest in Corellia or the Republic's claim. Our men in the field were sent to challenge you. The Emperor is aware of your presence. Your interference can no longer be allowed.
Glad to hear I've made an impression.
You've come farther than anyone expected, but I'm afraid your luck's run out.
Blom,
Those
blom,
who challenged
blom.
the Imperial Guard challenged the Emperor himself.
I beg your pardon? Whoa, 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 Emperor! I got no jazz on you, man. I'm cool. We're cool, Emperor. We're cool. You back? Ah, gosh, stupid Imperial Guard. Just get off me, bro. Dink. That's a good way to interrupt that, I suppose. Let's hit him with a crit, speed shot, trick shot. Okay, he knocked me out of cover. Execute. Kick him in the nuts. Good. Good. Ambush. Or aim shot. Same thing. It literally is the same thing on the sniper class.
Countless worlds. Countless armies. To fall here? We are an extension of the Emperor's power. He cannot be defeated. I cannot be defeated.
People say I'm overconfident.
I swore an oath of loyalty to the Emperor. To break it is unforgivable. My mistakes cannot go unpunished. Kill me.
Forget the Emperor. You're the Republic's prisoner now.
Serving the Emperor has been my life. Keeping me alive now would be torture.
Exactly.
Checking in, General. Looks like the Imperial Guard was cleared out. Commander Tainer survived the battle. Yes, sir. I'll relay the message. General Aves apologizes for our timing, but it looks like we weren't needed. We'll secure the museum. The General requests that you meet him back at the command bunker ASAP.
Okay. Where's the command bunker? Is that it? That's it. Okay, cool. Quick travel it is. I'm just going to get over there, and we'll be right back. I'll talk a little bit more after that on the raiding stuff, because there's more to that story. Okay, we're over here. Made my way over here. Wasn't too long. And let's turn in the Corellia one first, and then we'll turn in my class one, so that way it's a good segue off over to the other area where hopefully I'll just be able to go right into my class quest. Hopefully. Like I said, I want to finish Corellia as quickly as possible this weekend.
You've arrived just in time to witness the final troop deployment into Axial Park. The Empire's making a last stand. It might get messy, but we can hold our ground. Commander Tainer's already been transferred off-world. A lot of people wanted him dead.
That was quick. That was like, what, like 2 minutes? Jeez, guys, quick.
The Emperor's probably put a price on his head.
A bounty hunter might be preferable to the Emperor's brand of punishment. With Axial Park under control, Capital Square is just a tram ride away. We've already started planning our offensive. The legislature will be our primary target. The Empire's turned it into a fortress. It'll take more than firepower to get inside.
What is the legislature, exactly?
The seat of Corellian
Look how he said
government.
that.
Imperial officers, the Corellian Council, and everyone else who started this little war are holed up inside. Cole Kantaris is familiar with the legislature's security from his days in the Council Guard. He'll be our best starting point. You'll find Captain Kantaris in the Council Guardhouse in Capital Square. He should be able to brief you.
Let Kantaris know I'm on my way.
I'll get back to troop deployment. When we know our next move, my men will be ready.
Yep. Of course they will. They'll be ready because I'll tell them to be ready. Okay, Gus, do you need a new helm? Not really. I mean, gosh, that's a hard choice. Yeah, let's give it to him. May as well. It's a minor upgrade, but it's an upgrade nonetheless. I know. But I actually have a couple stuff for this character on my bounty hunter, including mods and like I think a chess piece and some other stuff, so I'll just be able to hop right into raiding for this character, which is awesome. Okay, Master Sumali. Somali,
Void Wolf
maybe?
has his own fleet, and
Who
he's
knows?
going after Republic shipyards.
How did you... You found Adana. Did she give you anything?
Well, you
I need
know.
recordings, written communications. Wait, is this Dodonna and the Void Wolf talking? We're still recovering from Coruscant. If the Void Wolf strikes our shipyards, it'll cripple the Navy. They could invade the core worlds. You need to find out where the Void Wolf is, now.
Wait, hold on. Okay, now I've got a bit of a bickering to go on here. The Navy, I thought a Starfleet was a Starfleet, right? That the ships and everything was called a Starfleet. It wasn't called a Navy. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Am I wrong here? Is there like something that I'm missing? I'm pretty sure there was definitely a difference there, because the Navy would still have to deal with water, right? So like the Navy would be actual like ship-faring vessels, and then the air or the Starfleet would be everything else. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just picking at it, I guess. Ooh, wait, hold on. Is this going to be like strange if I say the second one? Let's do it.
Tell me what I can do.
Oh, I was hoping.
It seems from your transmission that Counselor Kaikos is one of the few people who has in-person contact with the Void Wolf. You should be able to get coordinates for the Void Wolf's flagship from him. Maybe even piggyback onto the next rendezvous they've planned.
Are you talking about a face-to-face? Or poking around in his underwear drawer when he's not home?
Whoa.
Oh, he's home. The whole Corellian Council has been holed up since the news came out of their betrayal. I can even give you the SIS file on his residence, but you'll need to find your own way in. The entire perimeter of his estate is lined with cameras and sensors. You'll have to destroy them all to get in unnoticed.
She does know a lot for a Jedi. I don't think she's a Jedi.
Anything else? Oh, mistress of breaking and entering?
Let's just assume that anything Risha knows how to do, I know how to do.
Oh.
Where were you when I was at the Jedi Academy?
Once you're past the perimeter, every entrance is equipped with neural scanners that only admit certain brainwave signatures. If you're not with someone authorized, the house will fry you.
Jeez. That's a bit, like, excessive, isn't it?
The scanners won't notice if the authorized user has a blaster to the forehead, right?
As long as you don't pull the trigger.
Good.
Any further discussion might leave me ethically compromised. Good luck, Captain. Call me before you take on the Void Wolf. That's not something you should do alone.
I like her. She's got spunk. Is a good word for it. She's got a lot of spunk. So here, Gus, you need pants? There we go. Nope. Okay, accommodation it is. Man, I'm gonna get some good stuff out of that. Where to now? Map, thank you. Okay. Looks like we're traveling off over there. Well, while we're doing the quick travel here, I would just use quick travel, but that's obviously on cooldown. Just wanted to finish up the raiding story just for a moment here. So basically, we lost our healer, right? We've been trying to recruit a new one. Finally, we figured out, or we got, rather, a really, really good operative healer who's been healing for us, and he helped us definitely get the hard modes down a couple nights ago, which is really good. I'm happy that we made progress in that, and it got us back on the right track to continue to make progress. And it's just one of those things, like, we have a good team, we all get along, we all play other games together. You know, it's not like we just kind of disappear throughout the week. It's like we're constantly playing games, we're constantly staying together. So we're not afraid of the group like breaking up. We're just afraid of people, or at least I am, as kind of their leader, I guess you could put it that way. I don't actually lead the raid as much as I do just lead the guild in general, because it's a little too much for me to do both. So I kind of distribute the responsibilities pretty evenly to the people. But basically, I was afraid of people getting a little burnt out on just wiping all the time and not making any good progress like we wanted to. But it's good that our team was able to make the progress that we wanted in order to boost morale, in order to get pushing again. Because next week we're going right in to the hard modes, and we're just going to plow through as many as we can in a night, which is amazing. See, that's the way it needs to be. You're always going to have a solid team, a team that gets along with each other. That's the core component. Then, and only then, can you actually push content. It doesn't matter what kind of content you're pushing. If you're a group of fairly new players, I guess I could say without sounding really offensive, if you guys aren't super good, you don't expect to get nightmare modes down on everything, things like that, then that's okay. If you're pushing normal modes and story modes and that's your progression, then that's fine, because that's what your benchmark is, and that's what you guys can do. So I mean, if that's where you're at, then that's what you push. Fortunately for us, we're a little bit higher than that. We're able to push on a little higher level, but it's just one of those things. Even if you're not that great, you just get a good team together and you push as much as you can. Eventually you'll always get better. So eventually you may do nightmare modes. Food for thought. What is with the Huddies? Again.
I can't keep the Empire straight anymore.
Se gota do muti ki hasa da puño, lis di woto, kabanotase makibuna, malituta odmishka. Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise.
I wonder if he knows he's got something on his face. Looks like he got branded.
I'll take care of everything.
I have a feeling that my character actually doesn't know Huddies, and he just he knows what they're going to ask for, because they always look like they're going to be asking for something. So he just kind of has the generic answers and responses. And he somehow gets by. He does somehow get by. But these poor guys who speaking Huddies to me are probably like saying some really mean things. And it's going right over my head.
Umnukiga mayamak. Nane karimaraka amkam. Jakuklibik. Memarakneba.
Sounds to me like the Empire needs a big taste of its own medicine.
Umogala apayan. Nilama ini amka amga.
Longest pause ever.
It'll be a real honor to help.
Frame drop. Just kind of popped in out of nowhere. Okay. Ooh, he's got a cool looking rifle. I wish. Okay, let's see here. Where the heck am I going?
Pretty sure you won't die.
Thanks, Gus. Oh, also, good news. It's probably worth it to mention that the Jedi Knight stuff is going along very well. And I'm really happy with the footage I've gotten so far. It's difficult because I only get one take because it's a MMO. You finish the quest, it's done. I can't reload. I can't go back to a previous save point and do it again. So I think I've just gotten just about everything that I've wanted to the way I wanted it. So I mean that's impressive considering I only do one take. So I don't think I would do as well if I hadn't done this series first. So, yeah, thank you guys for being interested, because I think you just took my Star Wars content to a whole different level with just supporting me on this, so awesome. But yeah, he's getting up there in levels. I'll probably actually end up starting the series before he's entirely 50, but he's getting there. I play a little bit of him each day and record a little bit. Hard drive space is the issue there. Where the heck am I even going? Disable the Southern Mortar Cannon. Okay. Go there. Go there. Looks like we've got quite a fight ahead of us. See if we can try to finish Corellia then.